Hey guys, it's Uncle ADI here. Today we have a cool selection of prohibited products from Aliexpress and Amazon. Many of these things are not advisable to order as there may be problems, but for familiarization, I will leave the links to all these things in the description below. And also guys, at the end of the video, I'll tell you about a $10 contest and any of you can win it, so watch the video till the end. Let's get started. I want to show you an inexpensive smartwatch, like other similar watches. It's a very convenient gadget with almost full smartphone functionality. This watch has separate slots for a SIM card, as well as a slot for a micro flash drive to expand the internal memory. Also, the watch has a built-in camera for good quality, because of which, by the way, the watch falls into the list of illegal things. The fact is that the camera located in the watch is legally defined as a means of spy surveillance, and there is an article for such a harmless little thing, so be careful when ordering such a smartwatch. On Aliexpress, you can also find a set consisting of a padlock and a set of various master keys. Basically, such a product is useful for people of such a profession as a locksmith. This set can help you, for example, if you have lost the keys to the lock. You can try to open it using these master keys. But when ordering such a set, problems may arise. In some cases, this product may not pass customs, since it can be used for robberies and opening empty houses. So, if you are lucky, you simply will not receive it. And if the customer is taken seriously, then you can get a fine of up to 20,000 rubles. I often like to hack into all sorts of RPG. In many of them, I prefer the katana as the main weapon. Not only does it look elegant, it also robust damages in battle. Who doesn't know, a katana is a Japanese sword. Its long and straight handle allows for a two-handed grip. If you, like me, love this weapon, then you will definitely like this little thing that I found on AliExpress. This is my huge katana, the dimensions of which are comparable to the real one. It has a grey iridescent blade. Its handle and sword undoubtedly deserve special attention. Every millimeter of this weapon is incredibly beautiful. In general, it's really cool. Are you tired of ordinary pistols and want something more interesting? Perhaps a bow? No, not that. I figured it out. A crossbow. It differs from the bow in its destructive power and accuracy. That's what we need. Be it at the stage of assembly or after its completion, you will get an indescribable feeling from such thing. The firing range of this crossbow is not small. In the process, you can feel like a real Robin Hood, aiming at a target in your country house or in a safe place. The weapon itself is also very beautiful. The bright iridescent color will not leave itself unnoticed. The crossbow is also distinguished by its compactness, so it will be much easier to handle it even for a beginner, and it is convenient to take it with you on a trip. If you wanted to experience new sensations, I advise you to take a closer look at this product. Lovers of such a game as CSGO may also be unlucky. If you want to get such a cool butterfly knife for personal use, problems may arise, since a knife is a cold weapon, and buying or even more, transporting such things from abroad is illegal. But don't be very upset. In some cases, it's possible that this knife will be cleared the customs if it's considered a souvenir product and not a melee weapon. Wow, the knife is very beautiful in my opinion. Visually, this product is no different from an ordinary incandescent lamp, but the appearance is deceiving. In fact, this light bulb has a built-in 360-degree camera. Its effect is similar to a fisheye, as the picture is circular during recording. The camera has a built-in speaker and a microphone with which you can record, sound or speak. The device is configured and controlled using a special application, the data from which will be indicated on the packaging and product. Through it, you can start and watch the video, take a picture, see the picture from different angles, listen to the conversation, and correct various parameters. The camera records at 960p HD resolution. The picture is not the best, but it's quite distinct, and a huge advantage lies in the fact that the device is capable of recording video even in the dark. Do you think a seemingly harmless toy can become illegal? This is the tank that I showed you in one of the previous episodes. The tank itself is very cool, and it's a lot of fun to drive it through various difficult off-road areas. But this tank also falls under the spy article, saying it has a built-in camera, which is difficult to see because it doesn't really stand out. And such a tank, in addition to unbridled fun, will also bring you a small bunch of problems. They come up with all sorts of articles because of which even a cool toy for personal use is problematic to get. This is a brass knuckle with a built-in stun gun that will help you fight off various hooligans. These brass knuckles themselves are made of very durable plastic that can withstand the most severe blows. The hand grip has got a small button, on pressing which it activates the stun gun. The discharge passes through the metal plates built into the brass knuckles. The set includes batteries, a case that can be fixed on the pants, and a small manual that describes the characteristics and methods of using brass knuckles. It's a very cool brass knuckles that can save your life. And the next thing will appeal to all fans of shooting with unusual objects. This is a windpipe. It is filled with a projectile, which is set in motion with the help of air blown out by a person. And no, it's not necessary to have an excellent respiratory system. For firing a shot from it, special light needles are used. The product comes completely disassembled. Darts are also included in the kit. For convenience, the weapon has a rubberized soft grip. The tube length is 100 centimeters. It's a really cool thing. I think I'll buy myself something like that somehow. I think many have seen cars with flashing beacons drive through wherever they want. Such cars include ambulances, patrol cars, motorcades. You can also purchase such a special signal on Aliexpress and install it on your car. It may look cool, but if such flashers are found on your car, then with a probability of 100% you will have problems with law enforcement services. And in addition to the fact that you will lose your special signals, you will also end up with the deprivation of rights. So, I would not advise you to use such things. This small device combines an 8GB flash drive and a wiretap that is activated by pressing a button on the external interface of the flash drive. The recording is automatically saved to disk, where in addition to it, you can store your personal files. As for the sound, to put it mildly, it's not so good, but believe me, this is to put it mildly. But the words can be distinguished, so it copes with its task. Of the obvious disadvantages, the appearance can be noted. I think that the inscription on and off mic is too old style. Okay, let's move on to something new. Now I will show you stylish glasses equipped with a video camera. They offer high-quality recordings as well as ease of use and reliability. The recording is carried out on both in high-definition 1080p at 30 fps and as 720p at 60 fps. You just need to press the button to start recording and press again to stop it. The 135-degree video lens captures a large area and never misses anything important. The goggles have a quality construction that covers all important parts, making them resistant to all weather conditions. The next one is a rather interesting self-made Wi-Fi camera, which is definitely worth your attention. And the thing is that it is very small and compact and also doesn't require anything outside for its work. In addition to the device itself, the kit includes a charger, an operating manual, and a CD that can be inserted into your computer to install the appropriate application. For all this work, you first need to connect the battery itself to your camera. This is done intuitively and doesn't require any additional knowledge. The antenna is needed in order to pick up the signal of your network, so it should not be hidden far away. Then you just install the required application on your phone and connect the camera to Wi-Fi. The thing that I am in a hurry to show you now is used by hackers to find various kinds of radio transmitters. These can be cameras, bugs, etc. tools. This is a detector that displays information on the proximity of radio transmitters on the display. Also, when the mark reaches a high level, the device starts to chirp loudly. To get a better understanding of where the radio transmitter you want is located, you can slow down the detector. In this case, the radius of your view will narrow, and it will become easier for you to find another electronic device. The thing is very useful for various bad things, so it is better not to keep this at home. And in general, I advise you to avoid such purchases. How about a knife that looks very secretive? This knife is made in the form of a simple key to the door, and only under close inspection you can understand that this is not a simple key. The blade is 4 centimeters long, sides out of the key, and so that it doesn't accidentally be put, there is a built-in lock that can be unlocked by pressing a small button located as the base of the key. There are 2 colors to choose from. This is black and a metallic color. Such a knife will fit perfectly into a bunch of keys and won't raise any suspicions, and when you need to cut something off, the knife will always be there, since the keys to the houses are always with you. So, I have prepared something else interesting, which will definitely surprise you. This guandao is a Chinese edged weapon, which is somewhat similar to a glaive or a halberd, consisting of a long shaft with a warhead in the form of a wide curved blade. The length of such a swinger can be up to 2 meters. Just imagine, even holding something like that in your hands is already scary. Guandao was originally intended for vertical chopping, but later the fighting technique became very diverse. Such a weapon has many attack techniques and looks extremely interesting overall. It weighs 4 kilograms. The next one is a very interesting thing. It looks like a normal charger. Even a specialist won't distinguish it from an original charger. But the most interesting thing is inside. A GSM box with a small battery is placed inside it for the possibility of autonomous operation. The device is controlled using SMS commands, and wiretapping is also activated by the presence of noise in the room. In order to listen to the situation near our disguised box, it's enough to dial the number, and it will pick up the phone itself. This is just awesome, isn't it? Well, that's all for today. Now let me tell you about the $10 contest. To participate, you need just to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up and just write any comment. And in the next video, we will determine the winner. See you soon!